Hi everybody, happy Father's Day to all you men out there. Well, I had to decide what to make for Father's Day. Okay, first of all, I want to show you some pictures of some wonderful men that were in my life. This is my dad. He died in 2011 with my son, and we miss him a lot today. We're thinking of him today. He loved this meal that I'm going to prepare. It's sausage with fried onions and peppers on top of mashed potatoes. So it's going to be a really great meal. This is my first husband, Wayne. He died in 1993. My kids were very young then when he died. He was just a very sick man. We all miss him a lot. Okay, this is my grandpa, Lou. He died in 1970. He was, a very nice grandfather and everything. I think of him every day with my prayers. This is my father-in-law, my first father-in-law, Frank Wenny. He passed away in he actually died in 2000. No, it was 1999 he passed away. He actually lived to 100 years old. He lived to be a very old man. And this is my second husband, John. He's still with us today. And we're making him sausage with fried onions and peppers. I'm going to put in one pot. But everybody likes their sausage different. These are sweet sausage. You can see by the color and how they look. The others have a lot more darker in color. This is going to be cooking for about 20 minutes. Now these are hot sausage. You can tell the difference. These are going to cook for 20 minutes also. Me, I'm going to go for the sweet sausage because as we get older, we just can't handle hot, spicy food. So these are going to go in the pot right now. These are going to cook. We get the potatoes off the stove before we have burnt potatoes. We don't want that to happen either. And that would be our Father's Day that we will never forget. Okay, Father's Day is very special because my first husband, Wayne, loved rock hunting. He loved the weather. He loved anything to do with, scientific stuff. My father, on the other hand, loved to go fishing. He liked to go hiking. He loved animals. He even rescued a frog one time. And Frank Wenny, my first father-in-law, were into horses. He actually owned a huge horse farm in Tinton Falls. Grandpa Lou, on the other hand, owned a travel agency in North Jersey. I mean, the list just goes on and on and on. My second husband, on the other hand, loves baseball. So all these men have different likings and different things. So we're going to let the sausage cook for a few minutes. And right now what we're going to do is, I'm going to cut the onion. Is it dark enough? All right. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to cut this green pepper. Okay, I'm going to get everything cleaned out of here. I mean, I don't know why men love certain kinds of food, but they sure do. And what really pleases a man is their stomach. Did you know that? All right, now what we're going to do now is I'm going to cut up the green pepper. Very small pieces. My first husband, Wayne, he was only 43 when he died. It was a real tragic death. It was really so sad. You just never know when their time is up. And there's nothing you can do about it. You can't stop it. It's just how life goes sometimes. Now, my other grandfather, on my dad's side, he died before I was born. His name was Philip. And obviously I didn't know him because he died before I was born. But he was a boxer, is what my father told me. So all these men had different things that they like to do. Okay. This is going to be sauteed in butter. Okay. Okay. I'm going to cut this onion. This is a Idola, very sweet onion. They'll come in this time of the year as we head into summer. Camel lady, if you start crying over the onions, I'm sorry. Okay. Okay, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to melt the butter. I'm going to move this back here. Put this up. This is a bigger pot. All right. Keep cutting. sometimes Father's Day, people, is a very hard holiday for a lot of people who actually have lost people, you know, like fathers who died, you know, it's very painful sometimes. But there's nothing we can do about it, we just have to think of the good memories. Okay, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put this in the pot and we're going to saute this in butter. Get this going. Okay. Alright, we're going to make mashed potatoes, but let me tell you guys something. Don't ever put cold milk into mashed potatoes. You will have ice cold potatoes. What we're going to do is we're going to heat this milk up for about no more than 5 to 6 seconds. I mean, about a minute or so, like that. Because we don't want the milk to be, you know, cold when you want to mash your potatoes. Now what we're going to do now is, these are sweet, these are hot. I'm going to start mashing them with some butter. By the time I'm done doing this, we'll be able to put the milk in, which will turn them into mashed potatoes. As you can see, they're not really mashed right now. Alright, what I want to do now is I'm going to grab my knife. Just grab a spoon. We don't need to grab a knife. It doesn't look very nice. And take a couple tablespoons of butter. Salted. It must be salted. And we're going to put this together. And we're going to put this on a pot for about a good minute or so. Okay? This is going to be a great Father's Day getting the milk is done. So now what I'm going to do now is I'm going to pour the milk into the potatoes. And we will have mashed potatoes. Oh yeah, here we go. It's going to be a great Father's Day gift. Oh. Men like the darndest thing, everybody. They like the weirdest food. Great mashed potatoes. Don't ever put cold milk in here because you'll have cold potatoes and you don't want that. Any professional chef would tell you this. Okay. And what I want to do now is I want to add in some salt and some pepper. And then we're going to put we're going to put the potatoes on a plate, and we're going to put the onions, peppers, and the sausage right on top. Oh, it's going to be so good. Oh. Put about a teaspoon of salt. And then you want it nice and tasty. And about a teaspoon of pepper. Here we go. Oops, sorry about that. Get those pictures out of the way. What I'm doing now is I'm cutting up the sausage. This is hot sausage. My husband will go nuts over a nice hot juicy sausage. Okay. Now what I'm going to do now is I'm going to pour the onion and peppers over the potatoes and over the sausage. I also want to add in one sweet. I'm telling you what men like is unbelievable. I don't know what keeps them going so long, honestly. Okay. Look at this beautiful, delicious Father's Day thing. Oh, he's going to be so happy. Here we go. And here we have, for Father's Day, sausage, mashed potatoes, peppers and onions for a wonderful Father's Day meal. And also, I want to show you something else that I made. I also made what all my men liked in my life. My first husband liked this, my second husband liked this, my father liked this. Homemade brownies, which is with ice cream. I'm Deborah Ray, Thomas Thank You Kitchen. Have a wonderful Father's Day and please subscribe to my show.